Hi and welcome to my wee channel, The Wandering Kilt. I was not sure if I would ever go back and film places I'd already done. To be fair, I did last film Ayr probably about 4 years ago, and has it changed in 4 years? Well, who knows. So I thought the weather's nice, so let's just go. A royal borough since 1205, Port and Harbour have always been busy, but it has suffered at the hands of the Vikings round about 1263 and later on from the English from 1296 until 1312. Robert the Bruce held a Parliament of Scotland here on the 26th of April 1315, less than a year on from Bannockburn. The town has suffered a fair few outbreaks of the plague from 1545 intermittently for nearly a century, and at one stage the town and harbour were quarantined. Mary Queen of Scots visited the town on 2 occasions in 1552 and 1563. I don't know if she was popping in just for a cheeky wee Greggs or not, it doesn't say. Anyway, at this point the harbour was so important to Ayr's wealth. Wool, fish and animal hide was exported, the boats returning with salt and wine, which sounds like a good trade to me. Later the harbour moved people rather than goods, Scots heading to Ulster in what was known as the Plantation of Ireland. Then with the opening of the American colonies, that's where most people were heading, from about 1640 until the restoration of the monarchy in England. More or less closed the door on that for Scottish boats. Ayr fell in hard times from then on, but in the early 19th century, gas street lighting appeared, followed by proper sewers and a regulated water supply. A rail link was established between Glasgow and Ayr in 1840, leading to an increase in tourism. The harbour was exporting 70,000 tonnes of coal every year just to Ireland alone, and local businesses include fishing boats, shoemaking, sawmills, weaving and carpet making. A tram service ran from Prestwick to Ayr from 1901 until 1931, which was a bit before my time. So has anything happened in Ayr that's, grisly? In the days before TikTok, YouTube and Sky Telly, people amused themselves by going to local fairs or, if you were lucky, a public execution. If you were really lucky, you could witness a triple hanging. And so it was on the 17th of October 1817. Local burglars William Robertson and Joseph Cairns were joined on the podium by 30-year-old Margaret Crossan, a mother with a young child. She didn't take kindly to being evicted from her home at Carsgowan Farm. In fact, she was that incensed, she set fire to it. The result was she barbecued 12 cows, a bull and 3 calves, which was not so good. But in 1817, at least 17 crimes were capital offences. That is, they carried the death penalty, including murder, burglary, forgery, rape, horse and sheep theft, high treason and hamesucking, which is breaking into somebody's house to assault them. So there you know. So the sentence was duly carried out, and it was the last triple hanging in Ayr, and indeed the last woman to be hanged in Ayr. The location was the Sandgate, and the toll booth housed the gallows. Then we have the 7 Ayr Martyrs, all Covenanters, and they were captured at the Battle of Rullion Green in November 1666. 8 people were due to hang, but the executioner didn't really fancy the job and took off, so the judge spared one man if he would hang his friends. That's nice, eh? One person was chosen and he was indeed spared, but the rest of them were hanged and later beheaded, their heads placed on spikes down at the river. This all happened 10 years before the actual, what was known as the dreaded killing time for the Covenanters movement. Ayr didn't escape the witchcraft trials either, and many innocent women were tortured, strangled and burnt at the stake. On to the Second World War. Well, not really a target for Nazi Germany, the town was damaged in 1941 when a stray mine from a German bomber exploded at the mouth of the harbour with an almighty bang. Let's get to football. Ayr United were formed in 1910 and play at Somerset Park. They have won the Ayrshire Cup the most times, beating local rivals Kilmarnock. The Scottish Grand National is held at Ayr Racecourse, obviously. A great day out. I think there used to be a brilliant car boot on a Sunday. I don't know if it's still running. A bit like my horses, they're still running. Ayr is now the home to the Scottish International Air Show from 2014. It used to be held at RAF Lookers, and if you add that to the beach, the shops, golf courses, there's so much to do here. Is it better than Kilmarnock? Well, that's a question I've been asked a few times. I don't take sides for legal poor places, but it doesn't matter what I think. The Kelly video I've put out's had over 6,000 views. Can this Ayr video get more than that? Time will tell. Let's just see how popular Ayr really is.
majesty and calm. We once built ships that travel far, TVs and telephones, car tires too, innovation and guide and blacksmith's yard. Finding a better way to make labor less hard. Has that flame died or just been set at a peep? Do we still dream big or just sow what we reap? Are we a tartan-clad theme park for tourists to go, and tattoos on ramparts in the dark? Bagpipes and kilts down the Royal Mile, shortbread in Scotland, the busy till, the shopkeeper's smile. Take a step out of the tourist trap with all the plastic tartan crap, and visit the real Scotland, free and welcoming. A land of majesty and calm. We once built ships that travel far, TVs and telephones, car tires too, innovation and guide and blacksmith's yard. Finding a better way to make labor less hard. Has that flame died or just been set at a peep? Do we still dream big or just sow what we reaped? Are we a tartan-clad theme park for tourists to go, and tattoos on ramparts in the dark? Bagpipes and kilts down the Royal Mile, shortbread in Scotland, the busy till, the shopkeeper's smile. Take a step out of the tourist trap with all the plastic tartan crap, and visit the real Scotland, free and welcoming. Bagpipes and kilts down the Royal Mile, shortbread in Scotland, the busy till, the shopkeeper's smile. Take a step out of the tourist trap with all the plastic tartan crap, and visit the real Scotland, free and welcoming. Only tartan-clad theme park for two.
Well, that was a bit rough at the edges in places. Although it does look better than it did 4 years ago. Was it really that long ago? It would be nice to see it spruced up a bit more. The beach is always clean, but it can be tricky to get parked. You can get some amazing ice cream here, my favourite rum and raisin 2 scoops. So pop along and treat yourself. The weather here is always better than the rest of Scotland, so what's stopping you? Feel free to leave a comment underneath, and you can buy me a coffee or give me a super thanks to help me. We tended to go to Prestwick when we came a run because we were leaving from West Lothian, and it was easier to get parked there. You had the go-karts. Obviously there was better shops down in here, so it was always more of a treat if I did actually go into here. Anyways, I look at the big clock on the wall, I see that once again time has beaten us, so until next time, bye for now.